really, if Flash went right now, Rumble might have a little trouble holding this, because 2 fire bats, a medic, plus 2 marines, but initial hit ended up losing one of the marines. It's going to be close. We'll see. He should be okay, and I don't think Flash actually is going to commit to that because he sees those other 2 going. Spire going up for Rumble in the meantime. It looks like Flash is just trying to do kind of a contain while he continues getting that medic marine force out. And I think the difference at this junction in the game, Rumble, first of all, he's got to break that seal on his front door, which should be fairly easy with those mutalisks. But second of all, needs to get some sort of decent harass off. I'm not sure he's going to be successful in doing that. Still no turrets on Flash's base. I'm surprised by that. Flash is going to be facing mutalisks in not too long. He doesn't have any turrets up. Maybe feeling a little bit mistimed, maybe feeling confident. As you can see, the mutalisks being built right now. Comsat going off, going to see the mutalisks going, but he does not have any turrets. And so if Rumble has a decent amount of mutalisk micro, he might be able to do a lot of damage across the secondary. Looks like he's planting all the marines up to the front, now getting turrets down. But I'm not sure that it's going to be in time. Looks like he'll have 2 turrets up in the background, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. It'll depend on Rumble really, where he decides to go out in the field. Flash in the meantime pushing up with all his forces, while the Mutalisks, he's just, looks like what he's doing is he's just going to sacrifice his front door, get a machine shop and a starport as well. So interesting, going for a machine shop, maybe thinking about getting a siege tank out there. I don't know. Unusual to see that machine shop go down. Usually you just see the factory with the starport pushing up for upgrades. Looks like again, yeah, he's just going to move out, make sure that Rumble can't get a 3rd expansion, and go from there. As his front door opened up, still no turrets on that main base. That drone just hanging out there, waiting to see what's going on. A couple of those lings wandering out, getting taken down by the fire bat, and Rumble once again forced towards his front door. Lurkers actually being produced here. Wow, didn't see that happening. Spire's up, but Lurkers being produced instead of. I totally missed that. I didn't see the Hydralisk den at all during this point. See, this is the problem. I should do it in the middle of the day when I'm well rested. Now I'm going to push up and try to break this with those lurker, with that lurker ling line. The lings managed to get a decent amount of kills, but managed to force this back temporarily. Looks like Weapons 1 is up, but Carapace 1 also up for Rumble. So Rumble doing okay here. Wasn't enough big time gap. More reinforcements coming in, and now this is really bad straits actually. I feel for Rumble because as you can see, Flash basically has him very well contained. He's doing well. He's getting looks like he's getting probably that's why he's getting siege tanks, and trying to surround. He got those links surrounded, but those medics were creating too wide a buffer. And as soon as the rest of and Rumble needs to break this quickly, because if he can't break this before those the rest of those marines push up, I don't think he's ever going to break this contain. Looks like he managed to get a couple lings out there, but I just don't know that it's going to be enough. And it's still Flash holding that secondary, and he's going to be able to push up in just a second. More lings trying to stream through, and those 4 lurkers still lagging behind. Looks like he's going to, yeah. And keep in mind, there's also a dropship coming out. Looks like he was able to pick off 2 marines right there. Dropship incoming, and dropship and some tanks, as well as a science vessel probably shortly after this. And so Flash being really clever here. He's going to, looks like what he's trying to do is he's trying to distract Rumble, make him think about that 3rd expansion, make him try to push out of this contain. In the meantime, he's just going to drop backside right on his butt. Turrets up in the... So I guess Flash was expecting some Mutalisks too, or maybe he was just worried about some sort of drop from Rumble in the meantime. Looks like Rumble got down, and we saw him do this against Rock as well. Before he's really secured the resources that are necessary, that's a mineral-only expansion, no gas there. Gonna just try to tech the hive and get some cracklings, and now here comes the drop backside. Rumble's units are all out of place. This Marine, oh wow, they're going to be able to... Rumble, yeah, pushing off, going after the Spire, going to try to get the Spire down so he can't... let's see if he's going to be successful in doing so. Yep, Suicide gets the Spire down, brilliant. And that's really going to open up things for those science vessels here in the near future. Scourge is being produced, going to be able to get that dropship down, but not before the really big hit. Tank, wow, 4 tanks plus a science vessel plus a decent grouping of Marines there, and just absolutely, man, wow, Marines flowing like water for Flash at this point. Rumble in a lot of trouble. First of all, he just doesn't have the expansion to kind of push the tech that he's going. Now pushing up with some lurkers and lings, and a big medic tank Marine force getting a Defiler Mound down, and yeah, I just, out of 2 gas with the Defilers, I just don't know that this is going to be successful for him, because to fight off the medic Marine, yeah, we'll see what he can do. And plus, there's just a lot of science vessels in the air. He doesn't have a Spire anymore. He's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to deal with the science vessels, and yeah, it's just things not working out well for Rumble here. Siege tanks pushing up in the background. Rumble timing that well, actually managed to get up right when he needed to take those tanks out. Looks like 3 of those lurkers being killed, though 4 of those lurkers killed in the meantime. Good setup from Rumble on the backside, doing a good job micromanaging. It looks like he's going to force Flash back here, at least in that engagement. The more reinforcements, I feel like Flash is just out macro-managing him. More reinforcements. Looks like Carapace 2 is. I'm not sure how Flash is doing as far as upgrades. Catching some of the lurkers while they're unburrowed. Looks like level 1 weapons, level 1 armor. Creep colony going up in the background. Not rebuilding the spire. Queen's Nest. I'm not seeing doesn't look like I'm seeing a hive in the background. Looks like Flash is managing to get out another expansion. I think he's just relying on Flash not to scout that out, and I'm not sure that that's wise, because he does have, as you can see, he does have comsat. He does have, looks like that's getting crashed down on right this moment. 3 bunkers at the front door. So maybe Flash was expecting 3 hatchling like I was. I don't know. But right now, Rumble in a lot of trouble. First of all, losing that Spire was a huge cost. Probably has it up. Yeah, he has. Oh, Scourge is going right by the science vessels right there. Oh, ouch. Big opportunity missed there. 2 lurkers going to get irradiated there, and I really feel like Rumble's in a huge amount of trouble. Those siege tanks easily going to be able to take care of those sunken colonies out of the front door. Medic Marines pushing in the meantime. There goes one of those 2 lurkers. He's going to have to bring a couple lurkers, a handful of lings, and I'm not sure what else from behind to try to deal with this attack, and I just don't think he's going to do it. Just bearing down, that's a huge force, and I really trust Flash to be able to micromanage this well. Use the Medic Marines to blockade the Lings when he needs to, and now just going to set up siege in the meantime, going up, irradiating the 1 Defiler that was there, and going to be able to kill that Scourge right there as well. Lings being sent piecemeal out. I think Rumble, what he's trying to do is he's trying to have the Lings absorb the siege attacks, but the Marines are just killing them too quickly now that there's only 2 sunken colonies. Now here comes the counterattack from behind. So Flash being pulled back a little bit. 3 lurkers, a handful of Lings, and there the Defiler putting the Darkstorm over there, but Flash just pulling right out of it. Lost 1 tank, 1 Marine, that's it. Not very successful. Going to come in again. Another Darkstorm going off, but it looks like again he's only going to lose a minimal amount of forces there before he pulls out of it. Bad situation, right on top of the Defiler Mound, and I just don't know that there's anything Rumble can do. As soon as that Defiler Mound's down, probably going to take down the Hive immediately after. That's going to be it. And I'm expecting to see GG in here in a few seconds. Looks like the Defiler Mound officially down. Now starting to attack the Hive. Flash looking very killer blood, killer instinct, killer look right there. That sounded really lame. Whatever. There's the GG from Rumble. Oh, poor Rumble. Looking really, you can see the shocked look on his face right there. Anyway, another English commentary done by Diggity. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's going to be Flash versus Rock next. Flash very polite with the bow. Awesome. So Flash versus Rock next. Whoever wins is, I think whoever wins advances is the way it goes. Yeah, whoever wins advances. Thanks.